Hey, what's up, guys? It's DarkArmedDuelist, and today I'm here with
Trey.
And Trey is actually going to be profiling their TEARLAMENT deck. And this deck is absolutely insane. I actually played Sprite in the tournament, and I just lost just minutes ago against this deck. Trey is a fantastic player and played this deck absolutely flawlessly, and it was insane. So I wanted to get the deck profile for you guys. So without further ado, guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell in there so you can come part of our notification squad, and we're going to get straight on to this. Do you have any shout-outs, Trey?
So shout outs to the store owner. I don't know if he wants his name on or not, so I won't say it. For letting us play. He's great. Shout outs to the community here at our shop. It's incredible. And shout out to Team Shank, my team. We're pretty awesome.
I got you. So let's get straight on into the profile and see what you're playing.
So the first part is pretty standard for your tier. It's 3 Rhino, 3 Shay Shay, 3 Havens, and 3 Merly.
I got you.
Some people cut this down to 2 if they're playing the Punk package, but other than that, it's standard. Just max out your numbers.
Yeah, it gives you the most amount with fusions and stuff like that, too. And the chance of milling.
Haven's my favorite. In my last round against a Sprite player, he activated the silver one, and I made Shadal, Winda, and Kaleido Heart on his turn.
That was not me.
Not him, no.
No.
And then I'm playing 2 Seamare.
Now that's interesting.
So this card's underrated in my opinion. Most people have ended up cutting it. But if you play 2 and you're 3 Rhino Heart, 3 Field Spell, and a Terraforming, you end up having 9 normal summons in the deck.
That's really good.
Which is the number I like to hit. And sometimes you'll just play your whole turn, end on him, and I'll just send a King of the Swamp sometimes if I already used all my name. And then in phase I'll get like a Hoffens back, because his tribute effect on the end of turn is to just add an Aqua back.
I've got you. That's really cool though.
He's also level 4 water, which is important.
That's important for later. That actually you guys will see in the live duel that may or may not be on the channel yet.
2 King of the Swamp. I only played 2 because I'm not playing the branded version. My extra deck's not completely built how I want, so I don't really want 3. But card's insane that it's an Aqua and searches Poly.
Would you ever play it at 3?
If I was playing the branded list, yes.
Yeah, I got you.
Because it's another Albaz name, essentially.
I got you.
The Shadal package, 1 Squamata, 1 Beast. Squamata just puts Beast in Grave, so you have extra materials for your fusions.
It's kind of like an upstart, almost.
And sometimes they'll out your window, and you'll put it back to make a Draco Stapelia, and then you still have the second Shadal name in Grave.
Oh,
so you can make another window again. My window's been kaiju'd, and I've had to do that.
I got you. That makes sense, too, because it gives you more plays, too, so you can make more windows.
3 DD Crow.
Uh-oh.
So today this was actually super poly because I saw like 5 tier players when we started the tournament, so I swapped before the tournament started. But I usually play Crow because it helps with some of the extra deck plays, and it's a really good hand trap right now. Only hand trap outside of Havens in the deck.
Really?
Yes.
No Ash?
No Ash.
Huh.
3 Field Spell.
Oh, absolutely.
For those who don't know, it's a search on activation, and then the text is incorrect because Konami. It says when we shuffle a Aqua back to the deck, you get to trigger to pop a card on the field. It's supposed to say return. You play it normally.
They actually made a ruling about that you just play it normally.
Card's insane if you see it. It's so strong. 3 Dark Ruler.
Oh, you main it?
3 Triple T.
Okay.
So this is why we don't play hand traps. We just tell our opponent to play the game.
Yeah.
And then Sprite, you just Dark Ruler.
That's why you weren't worried about me going first.
No.
That's why you didn't care.
Not at all. And today I was playing Super Polys, which I might just end up manning. So it'd be Triple T, Dark Ruler, Super Polys.
That's smart.
And you just let your opponent play, and you're like, yeah, we'll Dark Ruler, Triple T you.
I got you.
2 Desires.
Okay.
People think this is weird.
It's a little weird, but I get where you're going with it because you're playing 3 of each of the main deck monsters.
You do that, but when you activate it, you thin your deck 10 cards.
Yeah, you do.
So the chances of you're mostly gonna hit random stuff like Triple T, Dark, Roller Fields, that kind of stuff. So your odds of hitting your tier monsters, which you just put on bottom of a deck and then shuffle,
is less likely.
Is really likely after you use this. And drawing 2 it's draw 2.
Yeah.
Like, why wouldn't you want to? So we've got a bunch of 1-ofs, but these are connected. One's normal poly, one fusion sub.
I got you.
So these you search off King of the Swamp, because this is always treated as poly.
Yeah.
You play the fusion sub, because when it puts back one of your monsters, it triggers your field spell. So
that's slick.
It's your out to Mystic Mine and Floodgates.
Yeah, that's really smart. I like that.
Its effect is...
And it lets you draw. Like,
So it's a draw pop one, even if you're not outing a Floodgate or Mine.
Yeah, you're still getting all those other pluses off the card.
Its only downside is you can only fusion with monsters in the field. But most of the time you have like these random Merleys and Shaylins and Rhino Hearts just floating on field that you can use. So it's never a dead card most of the time.
I got you.
Then the 1-ofs, Instant Fusion, Foolish Burial, Called by, Terraforming. Just power 1-ofs.
Is that a German call by?
Yes.
That's nice. I like that.
I couldn't pronounce it for you, so I'm going to butcher it, but I call it von Grabgrufen.
Close enough.
I just like that it says grab.
And he's pointing. Oh, it makes me think of that Ash meme.
I have a play set, but literally the week I picked up a play set, they put it to 1.
I wish it would go back to more than 1.
And then only 1 of each trap. They're fine to draw, but you'd rather see playable cards.
I got you. That makes sense.
I think a play that a lot of people mess up is they'll go Kit Kalos and they're like, oh, I'll go search I'll search Merle to mill 8, and then they don't have any play, so if they miss, it's over. I think you should just search one of the trap cards, set it, pass, and you've got Kit Kalos on the board, so it's live.
Yeah, I got you. That makes a lot of sense to be able to do that way too.
Because if you want to search Salad, or this one, Foolish is from deck for the Book of Moon, so you're guaranteed another fusion.
Yeah.
This one you can mill 5 if you want to send your Kit Kalos. It's like, there's no reason to do the mill 8 if you don't have playable after that.
Yeah, and like sometimes even with the mill 8, like you hit like 3 super polys and just a bunch of like spells. Like it was a lot of weird stuff that you hit with that card.
If you're gonna search off Kit a monster, just search Rhino and chain 1 Rhino, chain 2 Kit to mill 5. That way your Rhino can send something you didn't mill, and you're guaranteed play with this.
Yeah, so you get a guarantee of what you want to mill.
If you mill 3 random, it's not equal value to send 1.
Yeah, it's not because it's random, because you're not guaranteed to hit exactly what you want. You might hit 3 spells.
That's the main deck, 40 cards.
Okay.
Probably wouldn't change anything outside the DD Crow's main deck super poly, depending on what your locals
I got you.
Or whatever hand trap you like.
That would be mean against Despia. Oh, that'd be mean against Despia.
I didn't have to play Despia today, but he was there. So, extra deck. 1 Kaleido. You can play 2 if you want. I haven't had to have the 2 come up. 2 Kit Kalos, so you can loop themselves. Kit's probably the strongest card in the deck. She's so ridiculous. And even if your Kaleido gets stuck in grave, this is why I only play 1. You Kit, send herself, revive Kaleido.
I got you. That's kind of a cool play, too.
2 Draco. Should always play 2. Not 3, not 1. Because it comes up where you'll hit, say, a Sprite player, you just want to make them level 1. You hit them, and then you shuffle 1 to make the other. You hit something, you shuffle it to make the other. And then you mill your 3rd name, and you make the other one.
Yeah, I got you.
You just keep tagging back and forth between your names because it's soft once per turn.
There was something interesting that actually happened to me today was as I actually had an SP player that I played against, and they hit one of my cards that was a level 2, but you can still make elf.
Yes.
You can still make elf, but you can't make gigantic splight. So watch out for the elf if you're playing against that deck.
If you're gonna make everything 1, you have to make everything 1.
Yes. You
Otherwise,
can't just make one of them, because if you make one of them level 1 and they still have a level 2, they can still make elf.
My buddy has been complaining about this because he plays Sprite, and he was like, I'm going to play Lyralist Nightingale and a Zeus.
Oh, because they keep making it all level 1.
So he can overlay to make
to make Zeus still.
One Kaliga. I would prefer this be millenniumized, but I wanted a target for King of the Swamp. It's level 4. It's annoying.
Yeah. I got you.
You can either use it as overlay material for Redoer, Abyss Dweller, whatever. Or you can sit there and be annoying. It makes some of your turns awkward. That's why I'd rather have Millenniumize.
I got you.
My favorite card in the extra deck.
Really? Mud
Dragon of the Swamp. So...
Oh, he hit me with it. He hit me with that card.
Say you open Instant Fusion and either Rhino or Seamare.
Oh, yeah.
You go...
I see 2 level 4s.
No, you go Instant Fusion, Summon. It's a water. Right?
Yeah, no, I know, but I see 2 level 4s.
You summon one of these, and you trigger their effect. They can't target your Rhino or your Seamare. When you send, we'll just say we send Merly. I know this is upside down for y'all, but send Merly, and you go chain 1 Merly, chain 2 Mud Dragon to change to Dark.
Oh.
And then you shuffle, and they can't target your kit.
That's... Okay, I was thinking just Bahamut, but you took that to a whole nother level.
This card's so strong when I make it off Instant Fusion.
Yeah.
But yes, it is also a level 4 water, which we do enjoy, because we'll get to that. Favorite card in the extra deck. That's why I play Crow in the main deck, because you can put back Crow into tier.
I got you.
Winda, card's not fair if you make it on your opponent's turn 1 for no reason, which I did once today, and he scooped.
I'm not surprised. It almost happened to me.
Burb.
One Burb.
I wanted it to be Chimera, but I didn't have one today, and I picked this up, so I was like, I'll play it as a Super
Poly, yeah. You can always make it with Super Poly. It's still an alright card to make.
It was alright. And then we are on our XZ lineup, because I play a XZ heavy version, is Bahamut Toad.
Oh, yeah.
So that's why Mud Dragon's important, because you can make Bahamut with it. With your Rhino or your Seamare. But earlier I made Bahamut Toad, and then I just used the Bahamut to make Zeus.
Yeah. That's a really cool play, because you actually use that against me to game me.
Sometimes, too, you just put Toad back and leave your Bahamut on field with its own effect, and you can make it again. It's really easy. And Toad's an Aqua, so you can shuffle it to make Kit or Kaleido.
And put it back and use it all over again. That's why Toad's going to go to 0. And it's so unfortunate, but it's going to happen.
Dweller for the mirror. Didn't make it in the mirror because I was already ahead too much, but it's strong. Plus 500 attack to your waters most of the time. Redoer. This is probably my second favorite in the extra because of its interaction with the deck. So Redoer doesn't deattach for cost, it deattaches for effect. So whichever tier monster you deattach triggers its effect in the grave.
That's really good.
And then when it comes back, you attach one from your opponent, you just attack with it and make Zeus.
Yeah, because then it's a 2-material Zeus.
I almost want to play a Starving Venom in the deck just to put Redoer back.
Oh man, you could.
One of Zeus in the nice ulti.
Oh yeah, because you gotta have the board wipe in style.
And then we need a Link monster. So some Sprite players are handing you Ibly. You need a Link monster.
Yeah.
You can play Sprite Elf.
I almost did that.
You can play Dark. Dark's alright. It's just generic.
I think that as a Sprite player, you probably want to play Dark.
If you play Elf in this deck, because you can quick effect revive Merly to mill 3.
Oh, yeah, you can do that. Okay. Yeah. And it just requires any level 2 plus another mon. Okay. I get you. That makes sense.
And then, so that's the extra. It's a little weird because I play a lot of XZs, but I like them in the deck.
Yeah, it makes sense.
For the side, we are on.
You
Golem.
always play that golem. You always play the golem in your side every time.
It is in my Eldritch. It was in Mystic Mind when I played it. It's just so good. When I was at a regional playing Eldritch, and I Lava Golem my Attic Nister opponent because he popped one of my cards, so he got a token. And then I torrential tributed the Lava Golem and attacked him for time.
Oh no! Oh, that's just rude.
Triple Ogre, because Sprite matchup.
Yeah.
Swap out the Crows for Ogre. Triple Poly, Super Poly. They were in the main deck today. Oh, sorry. They were in the main deck today instead of the Crows because of how many tier plays were here.
Which actually will work against Sprite too.
Because you can like set one of your tiers and their monsters in Aqua. Their Toads in Aqua, so you can use it to make kit.
Yeah.
2 Galaxy and 1 Feather Duster. So tier players want to play this mostly over Cosmic or something because you're milling a lot. So it makes it not dead like Cosmic. And then Feather Duster's Duster.
Yeah, because that has a graveyard effect too.
And then this outs your Floodgates and your Misting, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. And then the last 3.
I didn't use it at all today.
Oh, Mischief of the Gnomes. Okay.
Didn't use it at all today, but if you shotgun this on a Sprite player, they lose.
Yeah, I would lose instantaneously.
Anything that goes to their hand that turn also becomes level 1.
Yeah, so it does.
It's over.
Yeah, have you considered playing Deck Devi instead? Deck Devastation instead of it?
So tier, I like this because it's graveyard effect.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
If you mill 8 and you hit it, I've done it against my buddy Tyler. He just has to scoop.
Yeah,
because
I would have had to scoop.
Even if they put Carrot, the trap negate on field, they can't negate this effect. It negates activation.
Yeah, it just stops it altogether. So that's ridiculous. So is that it for the deck?
That's it. Only changes would be I want a Chimera and a Millennium Eyes.
Yeah, I got you. And it's a really spicy deck. It worked against me very well. It you two owed me in the tournament, and you've gone pretty well in the tournament today.
My matchups for the tournament, I played against 3 Sprite players, 1 tier mirror match, but he was on the branded stuff, and my loss was to Attic Nister.
Okay, and it was a Math Mech Attic Nister.
Math Mech
yeah.
Nister.
So everything else, you're just completely undefeated besides that one. So wow. So anyways, guys, that's it for this one. You got any other shout outs?
No, that's it for me.
All right, so we'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for letting me profile the deck, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell there so you can come for our notification squad. We'll see you guys in the next video. See you later, guys.